Hello, today I'm going to show you guys how to use Jasper AI, the writing software, to create a bio. Now, I wrote an article for the platform Medium on how to use Jasper AI writing software to create a bio and an about page for the Medium profile. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that idea, but I want you to see that you could use this bio to write for any website, for any social platform. If you're a real estate agent and you've got an about me page, or you're a niche marketer or coach, it doesn't matter. This applies. Now, I want to share with you that Jasper AI is a paid tool. There's a link in the description below. That is my affiliate link, and you can get 10,000 credits to start this for free. Play around with it, try it, see if you like it. And on this YouTube channel, I'm teaching all of the different ways that I use Jasper in my content marketing business every day. I use it for my real estate website, and I use it for all of my niche websites. I'm a six-figure marketer specializing in affiliate marketing and SEO content. So I use Jasper every day, and not to spin out just a bunch of auto-generated content. I use it smart for a lot of different smart strategies. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. All right, so to get started, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click Documents, and I'm going to go to New Document. Now, Jasper has lots of different ways to get started. You can use their workflow, you can start from scratch, you can use templates, you can use recipes, and I'm going to be bringing you all those different strategies. But today, just to make things very simple for you, we're just going to start from scratch. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to be creating a profile, okay? You can do this from scratch using Jasper commands, or you can use the templates that are part of Jasper. Now, I have what's called Power Mode. So I have a subscription that allows me to access Power Mode, which means I can play with all of the templates right here from in a side-by-side view with my content editor. So I'm going to go ahead and click Power Mode. And we're going to open this up. And you can see on the left-hand side that I have all of these different templates to play with. Now, let's just say you don't have Power Mode. In that case, what you would want to do instead is you would just want to go back to the home screen, click on Templates, and then you're going to be able to see all of the templates that are here. And what we're looking for is the bio template. So right here, we have a company bio, we have a personal bio. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on personal bio, and we'll start working from here. So you can do the Power Mode if you have that plan, or if you don't have access to the Power Mode, you can do it right here from the templates. Okay, like I said, lots of different ways to use Jasper and to get to where you want to go. Okay, in my case, it's actually incredibly easy to create a bio because there is information about me all over the web. So for example, I'm going to take that out for a second. I can just type in Lori Ballen. I can choose a tone of voice. This is the style of writing that I would like to see Jasper write in. We'll play with that a little bit more. And then what point of view do I want this to be in? Do I want to write about myself in the first person, or do I want to write it in the third person? And sometimes that depends on the platform and what I think the platform calls for. Now, if you're well known on the web and you feel like there's enough information about you already, you can actually play around with this by just clicking Generate AI Content and see what Jasper comes up with on its own. So we'll give it a second. Now here we go. So Lori Ballen is a nationally recognized real estate authority, tech expert, and keynote speaker. She is a CEO and founder of the Ballen Method, an online education company that trains agents across the globe in lead generation and conversion optimization. Okay, that is absolutely incredible. That is spot on. That first part is spot on. It's scoured the web. It's got the information about me, and I can just go right now and start using that. Now, here is the negative side effect of using an AI writing tool. What Jasper does is it's not going out there and just taking content and rewriting it. It actually has learned the language about a topic, and it gives you information about it in its own terms. but it also fills in facts that are not factual. They're more designed to be placeholders for you to use it and go out and replace it, but it doesn't highlight where those are. So if you're writing about something and it says this company was started on this date and founded by this people in this location, it's likely wrong. You don't want to use Jasper to go out there and gather facts. It's a language. It's it gives you info about a topic, but the facts are going to be incorrect, okay? That's not what it's designed for. So here it says Lori Ballen has been named one of Inman's top 100 most influential real estate leaders 3 years in a row. That's just simply not true. I wish it was true. That's not true. Her blog has been named one of the top 20 real estate blogs in the world. Not true. Her work has been featured in Forbes. Maybe. Some of those are going to be true. As a Las Vegas native, that's true. Lori got started in real estate at 19. Not true. While attending UNLV. I never went to UNLV. I'm showing you this not to pick apart Jasper, because Jasper is incredible and it does a great job at creating content. But it's not designed to be a fact, to go out there and gather facts, okay? So keep that in mind when you're writing on this about yourself. Take a look at it. This here, completely true. I'm scanning it. Down here, true except for the date. So anything that's got dates, locations, awards, those types of things, you've got to validate or take those placeholders and put something else that is factual in that place, okay? Now, I really love that top one. But let's just say the web doesn't know you, doesn't know anything about you. And so you have to feed it some information to create this personal bio, okay? So the first thing you're gonna do is put in your name. So I'm just gonna put in Mike Smith, okay? So what is it that Mike Smith does? Let's just say Mike Smith's a real estate agent. So we'll do Mike Smith, real estate agent. Maybe he's the CEO of Mike Smith Realty, for example. Maybe Mike is a award-winning producer. Maybe Mike specializing, I'll do in first time home. Well, let's do luxury. Let's give Mike a higher income. Specializing in luxury, Spanish, and well, let's put bilingual and see what it does. I might have to feed it by I'm spelling that wrong. Bilingual, Spanish, English, something like that. Okay. Now let's talk about the tone of voice a little bit, because I'll show you how this can mix up. Tone of voice is designed for Jasper to either imitate your style of writing, somebody else's style of writing, an adjective. So it works off of adjectives: helpful, witty, funny, smart, that kind of thing. But then you can also use famous people. And what happens is, as long as they're somebody that's well known, there's an adjective, there's a set of adjectives that are described for that person. Okay, so you want to write in the language of Howard Stern. It might be funny, sarcastic. I don't know. You come up, think of more adjectives for Howard Stern. Outgoing, opinionated, whatever. There's a set of words. So you can try playing with different styles of voice, and you'll get a different output. So we'll take a look at that. So right now we're going to leave it out. Let's put it for professional. Professional is a good starting point, okay? And then we'll just go ahead and leave that in the third person for now. And we're going to click Generate AI Content. Now, I have this set for 3 outputs. That means it's going to give me 3 different sets of ideas. I want to let you know, though, that I am grandfathered into the original plan, which was called Boss Mode, where I get unlimited words. I'm so fortunate that I got in when I did. Now you have to buy credits. Everything is based on credits. So when you choose outputs, you're actually charged for every word that it gives you. So instead of 3, you may want to start with 1 output because it might nail the first output right out of the gate. If that output is 50 words, you're going to be charged 50 credits, okay? Most people are on a plan that gives them thousands and thousands and thousands of credits. And like I said, my free trial link below gets you 10,000 free credits. So that would be 10,000 words. So it may not be too intimidating once you get started with it, but I wanted to warn you of that so you don't just go willy-nilly and have all of these different outputs and then you're charged for the different outputs and you didn't realize that was what was going to happen. Okay, so here we go. So Mike Smith is a real estate agent who specializes in luxury properties. He's an award-winning producer and he's bilingual in Spanish and English. Mike is always looking out for the best interests of his clients and he will go above and beyond to make sure they are satisfied with their experience. Okay, not super exciting sounding, but very factual, very professional, very informative, okay? One of my favorite tones of voice that I use a lot is Maya Angelou. And I'm going to run this. Let's see what she does for it. Let me clear these inputs. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Shucks. Okay, hold on. So we did Mike Smith, real estate agent, luxury, specialty, bilingual, English, Spanish. Let's put master negotiator. Okay, now when we put commas in there, though, I'm going to change those to periods because what does happen sometimes is if we put in commas, it tends to repeat those very literally in that same structure. And I want to give it creative freedom to move things a little bit around. Award-winning top producer. We could put also 20 years in the industry. Okay, now let's change tone of voice to Maya Angelou. The reason why I found Maya Angelou was because I did a Jasper recipe that allowed me to put in a sample of my own writing, and then it told me who I sounded most like, and it gave me adjectives like helpful, informative, I don't know, different sets of words. And it said, you're most like Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Maya Angelou. So I started playing with those different tones of voice and I really like the outputs that Maya Angelou is putting out. Now, when you're looking at a very small set like this, you may not see a massive difference in the tone of voice. When you're actually writing a blog and you're doing it in tone of voice, you'll see a massive difference, okay? Any one of these would technically work. Still not super fancy. Let's see if it does anything with witty in a personal bio. The whole art of Jasper is testing this and playing with this. It allows you to put in your own commands and tell it what to do, which I get into more in other videos. You can use the templates. You can work without the templates. You can play with a different tone of voice. There's so many ways to make this uniquely yours so that you're not just like everybody else out there, you know? Okay, so here we go. Look at this one down here. Mike Smith is a luxury real estate agent with over 20 years of experience. He's an award-winning top producer and master negotiator. Mike is bilingual, speaking English and Spanish fluently. That is perfect. When it comes to real estate, Mike knows his stuff. He's been in the industry for over 2 decades. Remember, we did feed it 20 years and has closed more than $2 billion in sales. Now, we did not feed it $2 billion in sales. We said top producer. So it inserted a fact there. So what it's encouraging you to do is replace that fact with an actual fact. So if it's whatever it is that you closed Mike Smith, you'd want to change that to that number. Needless to say, he's a force to be reckoned with in the market. Known as a closer, Mike always gets the job done. He's relentless when it comes to negotiating for his clients and always puts their best interest first. When it comes to finding your dream home, you can't go wrong with Mike Smith. Genius. I love that one. That one is absolutely perfect. I love it. Okay. So now you get the idea. Now, if you are using Medium, okay, for those of you that are following my teachings on Medium, I'll put a link below also if you want to take a look at those on Medium. So on Medium, I'm going to click on my profile here and what you see is this little guy here, this short little snippet. Lori Ballen is a successful entrepreneur, SEO content writer, and teacher who provides guidance and support to others looking to grow their own business. That is technically your Medium bio. It's 160 words, so it's a tweet. So you would have to take that bio and choose your favorite sentence or find a way to condense it into a one-line sentence, okay? One way of doing this is where we go back and we open the editor, okay? So if you've got, I'm going to take that output that we love so much. I'm just going to click it. That's definitely my favorite. And I'm going to copy it to clipboard. Okay, then I'm going to go back to the home screen, and now we'll go into documents, and we'll just start a brand new document, start from scratch. Okay, now I can just paste that in. This is what we came up with for my bio, okay? So you could just take the little snippets out of that and figure out a way to make this be one tweet size sentence, okay? You could try things like giving it a command, create a summary that is one concise statement. It doesn't yet do word count. I wish it did. Like I can't say, give me a 160 word summary of everything above, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's coming because they are constantly improving things over there. Let me see what it gives me. Okay, so Mike Smith's a highly experienced luxury real estate agent with over 20 years of experience in the industry. He's an award-winning top producer and master negotiator. So what I would do is I would change things like as a top producer, or we could just condense this by saying top producer, comma, master negotiator, comma, bilingual, or something like that. You know, so you just are going to condense that down to 160 words. That's what I did here. Now, your about page is this one right here. So this is your new about page. Now, this page, they now allow us to add pictures and we can do other things with it. I should add a picture to this. It's got your, wherever you're a top writer in. So I'm a top writer in writing. So it's got that designation. That one they put in there. I added it up here. Because I'm also a top writer in affiliate marketing, but based on the fact that that section doesn't have as many, they only do the award writer. They list you as a top writer, but they only designate where they put in your profile the top categories. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what they do. Okay, so here you can expand on that and you can put it right here. Okay, so that's where you would do that. Now, we can play around with some different things here. So we've got all of this here. We can actually take a section here. Okay, and I can put, you can click the rewrite button, rephrase, and let it spin it and see if there's something else that you like better. We can give it command, rewrite the section above in a witty tone. Let's try something like that. Mike Smith is a luxury real estate agent with over 20 years of experience, and he's still sharp as a tack. He's an award-winning top producer and master negotiator and can speak English and Spanish fluently. So if you're looking to buy or sell some prime property, Mike's your man. But did you see that the energy actually changed? The language changed, the energy changed. Here's how you do a command. So let's try this again. Rewrite the paragraph below in a sarcastic tone of voice. Let's just see what it does. So you highlight this, and then I'm just going to hit Command Enter on my Mac. So what is it? Control Enter. Mike Smith is a terrible luxury real estate agent who can't sell anything to save his life. He's an award-winning bottom producer and master negotiator. Mike is bilingual, speaking English. That's hilarious. Rewrite the paragraph above using the tone of voice of British. Let's see what that does. You also can do all different languages. There's a ton of different languages here. Okay, it didn't change much there, but it did expand here. Now, if we wanted this bio to get longer, we can simply click the compose button down here and it will start producing more content. So now that you can get a longer bio. You also can start a new sentence. Mike is known for, and then you can click compose and it will start adding. And again, anything here that you don't think is correct, you can just replace that line item. Okay. And then anywhere it stops, just click compose and it'll keep going. This will allow you to create a more expansive, now it's giving us another language down here. That'll allow you to create a more expansive bio, and you can play around with this. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm teaching all of the Jasper tips and tricks. In fact, I'm playing with AI with a lot of different tools. Jasper is one of them, but it is the main one that I use every day to create titles, intro paragraphs, frequently asked questions for my blogs, headings, blog outlines, all kinds of things. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to follow along and watch those. And the free trial is below. Again, that gets you 10,000 free credits to get started playing with Jasper today. And it is an affiliate link, which means it also benefits me if you wind up making a purchase with Jasper after your trial is over. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does benefit me. I'm Lori Ballen, and I hope you enjoyed this video today.